This is a April 2nd market review. Right now we're looking at MNQ and ES. First, what we'd like to see is this big rally at 7 a.m. This is Tuesday and this is Monday. Monday we had a big expansion downward, taking out these lows, which had us really bearish right off the bat in the first day of the week. Usually Mondays are choppy. We don't take buy side right here, and we just drop lower in London session, all the way down to morning session. And here was really when the party started. If we go to the 4 hour, let's go 1 hour. This is a significant low. These also count as take profits, but I like to target the big one, and I like to hold. Maybe I'll take a profit at this bottom of this void, this big buy side inefficiency, but I like to focus on this. And once I saw that the main goal was taken, right here, this yellow line, here we have a, well, first of all, let me mark out what I'm seeing. This is the biggest expansion, like, of the chart, like the biggest move right here. And what we could see is this big move, measure from the bottom to the top, from the most recent swing high to the, I don't want to use this one because this one's more closer in terms of responsiveness, right? And just keeps setting off. Where this is the highest candle that happened before taking these lows, or this one, but we're just going to use this one. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is the fair value gap I would target as a take profit for today, because it's at the equilibrium of the big move, and we just took a big sell side liquidity, taking a lot of people out, and this is in the 15-minute. We also want to be looking at dollar index right here. Here on dollar index, we're looking real bearish. So that will come to mind like, okay, should be pushing up any moment now. But we're gonna focus on that another time. And on the big move, there's quarters. There's the 50%, 25, 75, there's quarters, right? There's a equilibrium in the equilibrium. Look how it responds to it, but that's not also why it responds to it. This plus, oops, this 5-minute order block has the highest body prior to this move downward, taking the low. I'm just gonna mark this out. And this is also the news event that happened today at 10. Here, I wouldn't really want to consider long until we break this PD array order block. We broke through and made a closure above this order block. Made a nice close above it. And what I noticed is that we start consolidating it. This is a good opportunity to take long because sell side was taken, and this is a good target right here, this equilibrium fair value gap. This is not really safe to target because we're in the PM session and price really doesn't like to move. It's 806, but hear me out. The equilibrium is what you want to focus on. I'm just showing the quarters just because. Here, screw everything. We have the discount. Notice how as soon as we touch this, price just reverses or it just dies out on the longs. Sell side is taken. You zoom in. You see this big move. This could be your target. Wait for 350 or 330. I like to work at certain times, but here you can see the bodies responding real nice to this fair value gap. The bodies of these candles. The bodies stay in the fair value gap, which gives me a nice, comfortable entry. You know, you could enter right here, low risk order block, or you could enter, shoot, like right here, because I would like to enter right here sometimes, so I could use this fair value gap as an inverse. Have a valid stop loss right here, worst case, but I'd still target this fair value gap, which gives you some good reward. This is really the move for the day, but if you're awake at 8:30, I was awake at 8:30, and I'm like, nothing crazy should be happening. Look at this. We're gonna have a big spike soon. But yeah, we go up, consolidate at the take profit area from the 1 hour, the significant area where people have their stops. There's some equal highs right here. This is on the 1 minute. I would like to take profit on something that's more zoomed out, like a 5 minute take profit. Most likely here, if I'm scalping. Take profit areas, but you know, bodies don't, if you zoom out into a 5 minute, you know, bodies are also respecting it. May not respect it perfectly, but hey, that's pretty good to me. These are displacements, and when it's just, when price is too obvious, you like to focus on that. So you go right here. You could catch these longs too, but since we did this on Monday and Tuesday, we made some big bearish moves. You could expect maybe Wednesday, tomorrow's FOMC to, let me see on the 4 hour. I expect us to push up higher. This void is open, too open. Mark out this inefficiency. We hit the 1 hour inefficiency, but not the 4 hour. This leads me to believe we're gonna push up higher. Let me do the same thing I did. I target this fair value gap. If we were to go on this fair value gap right here, because we didn't fill it all the way and not even reach the equilibrium on the 4 hour, and we were to take these lows right here, we would be extremely bearish, and you could expect us to take everything, absolutely everything, if that's what happens tomorrow. But I could expect it to push up and fill up. It should do it, but you know, just in case. This most likely will also happen. And those are my market reviews for today. How long is this video? I plan on doing no cutoffs. Yeah. Monday was a nice day. Catch some longs, some shorts. NQ didn't do good on Monday. ES was beauty. You see right here. Money, 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 money. Ignore this. It's not like it's... Alright. On the 15 minute. Start out on the daily 4 hour. Mark down your things. On the dailies first. It is morning session. I see. First of all, NQ filled this void, this fair value gap, right here, same fair value gap. It filled it while ES didn't. So that also helped me have patience on ES having to fill this up, because it's very unlikely to see big fair value gaps like this on the 15 minute to just be left open. And once I see, like I explained earlier, not the whole thing was filled, only very little, and it took these lows, start reacting really hard on the news on 10 a.m. I right here entered a short on the 3 minute fair value gap on camera. Shoot, where'd it go? Right there. Fuck this shit, I'm out. You can check on my channel. I really did this. This is no baloney. Took that short. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I targeted a 1 hour inefficiency. Also coupled by equal lows. Fuck this shit, I'm out. A 15 minute fair value gap. Sorry. A big one. I took profit right here. 72 ticks. Fully, obviously taking profit right here at this significant low. I could have held through, but if you zoom in, there's stages of accumulation in those areas. I don't really like to be a part of this. Of this partying right here. It was a little trouble to get it down there, but ended up playing a good 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. This is just my thought process throughout the trades that I take. And dollar index, very bullish at this time. That also helps me lead to the fact that we're going to take these super equal lows really early on Monday, because it's the first week of the month, which tends to be the, you know, the tail of the monthly candle. You gotta zoom out, you know, because if you think about it, actually, I'll explain in another video, but that's my market review.